Baby weary face broken heart, you really don't understand what you've done to me, do you? I've been sitting here staring at my phone, replaying everything again and again, wondering how it all turned into this mess. How did something that once felt so real, so close, so us, end up in silence, pain, and now this? I never thought I would say this to you, never imagined these words would even exist between us, but here we are. I have to appear in court because of what happened between us. Yes. Court. Balance scale, and before you jump to conclusions, before you say anything, just hear me out till the end. Because I'm not even sure you realize how serious everything has become now. It started with small things. Didn't it? Little misunderstandings. Moments where we both stayed quiet instead of explaining. Times where pride spoke louder than love. You would go silent, and I would overthink. I would try to reach you, and you would pull away. And slowly, that gap between us turned into something neither of us could control anymore. I kept telling myself it was temporary. That you would come back. That we would fix it like we always did before. But this time, it didn't go back to normal. This time it escalated into something I never wanted. Now there are papers. Statements. Questions I don't even know how to answer without shaking. People involved who don't know our story but are now deciding how our story is going to be interpreted. And I keep thinking, how did love become evidence? Do you understand how strange that feels, to sit in a room and have your feelings reduced to documents? To hear your name spoken like a case number instead of a heartbeat. To explain something that was once so personal, so intimate. To strangers who don't know how you used to look at me, and yes, I know you might say I'm exaggerating. I know you might think I'm making it bigger than it is. But I swear to you, I'm not. Because I never thought I would be here. I never thought I would be preparing myself to walk into a courtroom because of something that started between two people who once couldn't stop talking to each other. Do you remember that version of us? The one where even silence felt comfortable, not heavy. The one where we used to laugh at the smallest things. The one where we used to believe that nothing outside could touch us. That version feels like another life now, and I keep wondering where you are in all of this emotionally. Are you okay? Are you angry? Do you even think about me, or have you already detached yourself from everything? Because I haven't been able to detach. That's the truth I hate admitting. Even now, when everything is broken between us, even now when things have reached a point where legal words are being used to describe emotional damage, I still think of you in quiet moments, and that's what makes this even harder. Because how do you explain to someone that you're hurting them legally while still missing them personally? How do you stand in front of a system and describe emotions that don't fit into their structure? I keep thinking about the moment everything shifted. That one moment that started this chain reaction. Maybe you don't even see it as that serious. Maybe for you it was just another argument, another misunderstanding, another day that passed. But for me, it stayed. It stayed in my head, in my sleep, in my silence, and now it has consequences I can't undo. I don't even know what you've been told about me. That's the scariest part. Because in situations like this, stories get distorted. People fill gaps with assumptions. And suddenly, two people who knew each other deeply become two versions of a story that don't even match anymore. I don't want that. I don't want you to hate me. I don't want you to think I did this to hurt you. Because even now, after everything, I still don't want to hurt you. But I also can't ignore what's happening. I can't pretend there aren't procedures I have to follow. I can't act like everything is normal when my reality has already changed, and maybe you feel trapped too. Maybe you feel like I've pushed you into something unfair. If that's how it feels from your side, I need you to know I never wanted this outcome, never, but now we're both inside something bigger than us. And I keep asking myself, is this really how our story ends? Not with understanding, not with closure, not with one final honest conversation, but with hearings, statements, and silence between two people who used to share everything. It feels unreal. Some nights I still pick up my phone to text you, forgetting for a second what's happened. And then reality hits me again, like a cold wave. I stop, I delete, I sit there thinking about what went wrong between always and never again. Because that's what it feels like now. Like we went from always being there for each other to never being able to speak freely again, and I hate that distance.